What's new 99? It's your boy La Alpha made with Uniqo Williams, host of the.
I'm sorry, y'all. We was clowning before we got started. You threw my card. What's good?
Yeah,
do the intro, man. Do the intro.
Okay, we're gonna start over. Y'all get to enjoy this behind the scenes. Okay, it's your boy La Alpha coming at you.
Make this put it part of the show. Start the intro over. Put this how we do. Give it to him raw.
That's what you do, man. We give it to him raw, as my boy said. Raw. What? Okay. All right. Okay. What's new now? It's your boy La Alpha here with our boy Uniqo Williams, host of the Do You Hear Me podcast. And as you know, we gotta be quiet now. The racists don't like it, but we don't care. Uniqo, how you doing today?
I'm blessed, and I'm you stupid. I'm still laughing about this. Hey, do you hear me? With Uniqo Williams, I'm blessed and highly favored, man. Thanks for having me on the show today, Superman. You literally threw my car at somebody. That's where I'm at.
Yo,
and what we gonna do about that?
Bro, I always, man, make it realistic. As you can see, we in the Overall 99 studio kicking it. I got the Reebok shirt. Reebok, you better sponsor me. That's why your shirt ain't getting fully seen now. You just see the top. Leave me alone.
Okay.
Uniqo, you said you're feeling good today. I saw your YouTube video, man. Talk about him, bro. I saw the racers didn't kind of like it. It's another loud black man, they said. What? What they tell you?
Hey, I'm out here. I'm waiting for Trump to tweet me. I want him to call me a nasty black man. I'm out here. I'm ready for it. And I done made it. I'm just ready for him to start talking bad about me all on the Twitter. I want him to call me all that stuff, man. I want him to put me in a couple of Blue Lives Matters posts. I'm out here, man. I had a couple of races this week. I am now deemed another loudmouth black man. So I'm good, man. Get that up for that. I'm here. Yes, we made it.
Well, we're gonna get started. We're gonna get a little started. We did our intro. We laughed a little bit. But speaking of loudmouth black man, we got a lot of
That's how you gonna bring him in.
Yo, we got Joe Budden, we got DJ Akademiks, we got Charlemagne. Well, Charlemagne ain't loud though, but they all beefing with some random white guy we throwing up. Wasn't that Adam 22, no jumper? We throw them all in there, bro.
Let's just call this the loudmouth black man episode, because that's where we at right
now. Yo, that's what we gonna call it. Loudmouth black man. If y'all, hopefully y'all watch this so y'all can understand why we calling it this. So hopefully y'all watch this.
At least figure out why we calling it that.
Yeah. Y'all in 3 minutes in, then y'all figure it out. See, we didn't even waste time telling y'all, so you understand. Another loudmouth black man. That was this episode called. What's new to that?
I like that.
And then we talk about Joe Budden and DJ Akademiks, so it fits. So. Okay, to the story for the people that don't know. So the people that don't know, a few weeks ago, DJ Akademiks beefing with Adam 22, now he beefing with Rory and Mal, and he beefing with whatever that dude with Adam 22 wasn't a house cat. I don't know why his name is still a little house cat, but they beefing. We got Joe Budden versus Charlemagne. I know I put Uniqo to work this morning, man. So Uniqo, what do you feel?
Yeah. If you don't mind, let me start with DJ Akademiks. That was the easiest to hop on and figure out what was going on. But
Charlemagne,
so I'm watching Cora. I'm watching her go on her adventure as an avatar, man. I'm just a disclaimer. I'm enjoying the storyline of Cora more than the original Airbender. I didn't know I would, but shout out to that storyline. I love it. But man, that's some crazy stuff, man. Okay, so DJ Akademiks already puts himself in a situation because 6ix9ine is his man's $1,000 grand. Do you hear me? That's his guy. And so he's already been the voice. Like, he's been in a lot of controversial stuff, and he was with Joe Budden for a minute. And I think that's how he really got his start. I think we're getting with Joe Budden. I don't know what happened to that girl that was on that show. I don't know if she's still. Do you know anything about her?
Yeah, she's still
doing anything?
By the way, the YouTubers gonna get really upset because they like to hate me because they only video that got more hate Then the DJ Akademiks video, because they hate anybody talking about DJ Akademiks, was when I said conservatives should support black people, and everybody hated it. That's still hey, I got videos with 20,000, 15,000, 50,000, 30,000 views, and that's my most disliked video. And that video only got 30 views.
They hated you for it.
They like, I guess the Republican, they're like, we ain't having no blacks, and the Democrat were like, nope. Dislike. Dislike. What? I was like, oh.
It's wild. He like, so 6ix9ine. Let's just cut to the chase here. He's not going nowhere. I'm sure he does fear for his life, but he's had a couple of interesting episodes in Chicago lately. And it's DJ Akademiks. Is he going to get Adam 22 is coming up? He's doing a lot of good. He's done some episodes with like King Von and a couple of cats from Chicago. So he's got Adam 22's got a pretty good following. And I don't know if DJ Akademiks is trying to like parlay that into what he's doing too to keep him relevant. Because right now he's riding that 6ix9ine train. Yeah. What you think? What you think about this beef? I mean, because I don't want to get into that whole DJ Akademiks past 6ix9ine or rubber. I'll let you get into that because you know I got a wholesome show.
Talk tunes. Okay. Basically, the Adam 22 had this girl named Selena Powell basically come on the show and said, yo, they was tag teaming this girl and they're passing rubbers. I don't know what's going on. And that was his girlfriend at the time. So Ak felt some type of way and decided to call Adam 22 wife, Lena, baby mama, call her, say, you got run a train on by 6 girls, you was on my podcast, blah, blah, blah. We not getting X-rated. Parents, let your children watch this. But basically, that's it. He started trying to violate. It didn't really work because Adam don't care because he don't care. Man. He just don't care. It don't affect him. His community don't care.
I'm gonna leave it alone as to why he don't care. I'm gonna just leave that alone.
You know they don't care over in his culture, in his specific. And we're not being racist. This is loud black. We talking about BMX. Adam 22 is from BMX. Tony Hawk and all those people. That's their. We talking about that culture. They sell shirts and little old shoes. You know what I mean? So I'm not being racist.
I've had experiences with girls within that culture, and they don't care.
Yeah, they do that. The BMX culture, man. You know what I'm saying? That's just their BMX culture.
And they don't see anything. They don't see anything wrong with what they're doing ever.
Yeah, everything's not about race, God, or politics. It's about BMX. Sometimes you want to. It's about Tony Hawk Pro Skater 1 and 2 remake. Yeah, it's coming out, bro. We're plugging right now.
It came out already. It's amazing.
Yeah,
it's amazing.
It's on Epic Games for $49.99. Get on Epic for $49.99. See, pay us, plug us right now. But yeah,
that Cash App, please.
Cash App. You see Uniqo Williams and hit him up on Twitter. DM. He'll put his Cash App right there. But yeah, right now,
sharing it. Don't scam me.
But yeah, the BMX culture, but that's where he came from. Now he in hip hop. He ended it. He added a little bit with BMX. They kind of mix, especially in California. They kind of mix. So it go where it go. So he was like, I don't care about that. I shoot porn with my girl anyway, so it don't matter. You know what I'm saying? So it don't matter. You know what I mean? Woo! So
I seen one of my old ladies I seen one of my old ladies on OnlyFans this week, and woo! And she still got the nerve to say something to me, like everything is okay.
By the way, these mild black men don't want to say we support you workers in that field. You know what I'm saying? We support, you know what I'm saying? I don't do shout out for shout out, but you can send me one free and I can review it and tell you how it is.
Well, I wouldn't have known had I not subscribed, so it's cool.
You see what I'm saying?
She got her money, so it's cool.
We support out
$4, $3.99.
We supporting out here, bro. We support the culture, bro. It's because we different, you know what I mean? They say we don't protect them, bro. I protect you. We support you. You see that?
I ain't got no problem with it. You just can't be telling me you love me no more. Because you clearly don't. No, you don't.
You love that
you
dude.
Love the money. Yeah, but that's all right.
We ain't getting it. But, bro, let's get in this topic. So what? It's 10 minutes in. We ain't even got it.
We do this every time. Don't we do? We do this every single time. Every single time we do this. You know we do this every single time.
But at least
all right.
At least the first time, at least every other time we get into the subject first. We ain't even got in the subject yet. But yeah, basically
some nigga that ride a bike and a fat nigga that drink Hennessy. Okay, let's get back to it.
Okay. This is going on explicit on Spotify, but
My bad. I'm gonna quit cussing. It is Sunday. All right. Let's get into it. I'm focused. I'm razor focused right now.
You focused, bro. Okay. But subject matter. I done forgot. It don't even matter. Oh yeah, they beefing cause Act got really upset. Adam 22 pretend like he don't know what's going on, but he didn't. Because Adam 22 probably don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. But then Akademiks start fighting Lil House. I don't know. I don't want to be disrespectful. Is his name Lil House Cat? Or is that what Act called him, bro? Because I like, is his name?
That might be what Act calling. He might be trying to be disrespectful. And I think that Tekashi might be pulling strings on this one.
Yeah,
you feel me? This is how you beef. 101. Tekashi might be telling him how to play this one.
Yeah, man. So we got that going on. I'm trying to, I don't know his name, but I heard Lil House Cat too much. So is that his? I don't know his name. That's just, I don't know. But he can't beat me up, so it don't matter. But no disrespect to you though. I just don't know your name, bro. It ain't nothing wrong with it.
That's it.
That's just it.
That's
bro.
it.
I just remember the name that keep coming in my head. But yeah, they having that beef going on, and then Akademiks turned that beef because I think he was hot because that beef was hot because he had like 15,000 people in that stream. Then he started attacking Rory and Mal. Based on how Joe Budden Podcast is ending, so he just randomly attacks Rory and Mal. He talking about, he looked at him.
It's an issue with Spotify, right?
Yeah, they getting off Spotify, and so Act saw them, and he saw potentially, I don't know, that they don't know what the deal is, and it's completely Joe Budden's show. So he decided they took a shot at me 3 years ago, even though he even admitted this. They big up me recently, which is weird. Yeah. So I'm like, are you just using this Spotify beef that Joe Budden and Charlemagne got hot, which this all leads together somehow. Because they are hot right now. Joe Budden versus Charlemagne is hot on the internet right now. Because they've been going back and forth.
They got each other's phone number.
Yeah, so it's weird. But you know what this is. They finna get this attention. They finna get. Because, by the way, for y'all don't know, Charlemagne deal is up in 3 months too with Breakfast Club. So if they both hot, I wouldn't be surprised they got their own show together. I wouldn't be shocked. And then all of a sudden just show up in January 2021. Joe Budden and Charlemagne got a show. I would not be shocked.
I like it.
I do.
I like it.
It's a smart ploy.
You got a thing. Like if you build the beef up and then make them be on the show and for the right price.
Yeah.
That's a pretty good idea.
So that's allegedly, I'm not saying it, but they did it. That's brilliant because that's a hot topic on the internet. Especially since they go back and forth every week. And they both of their Joe Budden deal is done in, I think, 2 episodes or 1 more episode. Charlemagne's done.
I believe it says September 23rd.
Yeah, and a few more, well, two more weeks then, not 2 episodes. Charlemagne's deal is done in December. So if they have a beef, that's the show hot. You know what I mean? They already get attention. It's built up already. Boom. Early next year, show. Yeah, a lot of money gonna come to it because they showing they can bring an audience together. So
it's I would say that's gonna be more of a crapshoot for Charlemagne because you in New York radio, that whole thing, and you got a whole corporation behind you, and then you got Joe Budden, and Joe Budden is just gonna do Joe Budden, and we don't know what kind of backing he really has, and if he has the necessary amount of people in the talent to put on a show like the Breakfast Club at this point, which I think the Breakfast Club is kind of losing a little bit of steam. They've had those bright spots. In the last few years, they've had a couple of bright spots. Yeah, you get Birdman to come on the scene. Okay, cool. And get him to just bounce like he did. Soulja Boy, all that type of stuff. But I don't think Joe Budden brings you, baby. I don't think Joe Budden show brings you a Soulja Boy. He might bring him now, but that's where I'm kind of at. It's like it's a crapshoot because they can make something great happen together. Let's not forget Charlemagne had a one-on-one interview with Kanye West. Yeah. Joe Budden didn't have that. So you only get that through having, resources. And if I'm Charlemagne, I really got to be careful here. If I'm going to venture out on my own and do my own thing with Joe Budden, Joe Budden is going to be talking crazy. I just kind of feel like I think he stays safe and he resigns with an iHeartRadio.
I'm gonna tell you the truth though. When Joe has guests, it's the hottest thing on the internet. When him and Nicki Minaj interview is probably the most watched Nicki Minaj interview they had together. When she had him on her radio show, and they were yelling at each other. When he was in a corporate setting with the Migos, is probably the most mean moment of the last decade. Cut it off then. When him and
that was big. So when he has them, it's big. Yeah. It's just that with Charlemagne, he gets some more consistently.
Yeah, that makes sense. The Lil Yachty interview is forever remembered when he screamed at him. So when he have a chance to make moments, he makes moments. Matter of fact, this Charlemagne Spotify beef is kind of hot right now. Because that's what I've been seeing on YouTube all day. So
who's more relevant right now to you? Because in my opinion, I feel like Joe Budden is always constantly in a sense on the rise, and Charlemagne, he might be on a decline because I ain't checked for Breakfast Club in a long time. Like I used to check for Breakfast Club last year and the year before. I used to check and see what was going on. So who you got? Who's more relevant right now?
I think they probably both need it because Charlemagne is the more consistent person you can work with. Joe said, as soon as Joe feel disrespected, it's World War III in y'all. Everything.
Yeah.
He'll go somewhere and just start dissing your podcast, whatever y'all doing. He start dissing your whole company. He'll take people with him. Spotify.
Y'all ain't even had no coffee this morning. Right. I went on the podcast. They ain't had no sugar for the coffee. It was instant coffee too. Dollar General.
Bro, I saw
just talk crazy.
Yeah, I saw so many people say they gonna leave Spotify when Joe showed. I literally saw it. Cause I'm like, he got a cult following that follows him anywhere. Like they follow. So and it's not small because he gets like 200,000 an episode and they like loyal. I seen them on Andrew Schultz was talking about him, some other people talking about Joe Budden. The whole chat full of comments defending Joe, no matter what. It's going at people, Nick. I'm like, this is loyalty. I watch the whole podcast every week. That's what they be saying. I be like, oh. So that loyalty thing too, like I saw this with Soul Illuminati and DDG, which Uniqo don't know, but basically DDG, Soul Illuminati said DDG, you don't have a fan base. You have
that's Twitch game streamers, right?
Well, Soul Illuminati used to do Twitch. I don't know if he do. YouTubers, they big YouTubers. Soul Illuminati used to be a 2K YouTuber, then it became Spiritual Soul and all kind of other stuff. But DDG used to be a vlogger who turned reaction channel vlogger. Turned into a rapper. He said you don't have he said you upset because you have to keep doing stuff for your image while I can do whatever I want and my fans rock with me. He said because you don't have a real fan base. You have to spend money for your fan base every time. I don't have to do nothing. He said I could go and make Spiritual Soul and 100,000 people follow me on this different journey automatically, where if you do something different, they all eat. So I'm like, so that might be might be what Charlemagne and Joe is, but Charlemagne is easy to work with. I made a whole video about that. Watch that video on YouTube. So
I think there's a different level of professionalism. I mean, you got where's Charlemagne from? North Carolina A&T. Yeah. And I think he's from South Carolina. Obviously he graduated in telecommunications or something. Like ain't he out of North Carolina? Didn't he go to school down there that way?
He went to South Carolina. He always been to South Carolina.
South Carolina.
Yeah.
All I know is he got the education behind him. Joe Budden, that's the rapper. You know what I'm saying? He got a podcast, and I think they approach this differently. So I feel like the safer bet, like I say, is Charlemagne.
But the potential bigger, like you said, is Joe. On
Yeah.
lot. So
yeah.
So Joe,
it's a gamble, but for sure, this is a good decision that you have to make on some real stuff. Like not everybody gets this kind of options. You know what I'm saying?
And by the way, Joe says they gave him a good deal. By the way, for anybody that's wondering, like they gave him a crappy deal. Joe said, "No, they gave me a lucrative deal. They just wanted to control what I say, and nobody control what I say."
Nah.
So he like. So if you know, if anyone knows, Spotify cut 50 episodes of the Joe Rogan show because it didn't fit what they wanted. So they cut 50 episodes in his catalog. So those 50 episodes won't show up there, but the rest will show up. So Spotify is doing so.
That's scary.
Yeah, so Spotify basically is doing that to creators because if they do it, Joe, I even know that Joe Rogan made 200 mil. You know what I'm saying? You can take whatever episode you want.
If I got my birthday episode on there and that's all y'all want to put on there for 200 million, absolutely you don't got to care about what I got to say about no Joe Biden, no Kamala, no Trump. Matter of fact. For $200 million, I'm a high five the orange man. I ain't tripping. For $200 million, I'm gonna keep it real with you at the barbershop, but on the airwaves, I lie. For $200 million, I lie real quick. Okay.
Don't every time I give you a tip of 1,000, every time I do you in the barbershop shoot, you might shut up too. Like, oh, you getting it like that? I won't mention nothing about you.
Okay.
I'll tip you 200. Don't say what I say. Here go a tip of 1,000 right now. What? Yeah, the Spotify doing that. And back to the point I was making about Act, because we kind of jumped ahead. That leading into that, because I think Act, knowing how hot that is right now, he's going after Rory and Mal, who will not respond to him at all. So he went after him 2 or 3 days. I do not know the last 4 days if he went after him when he go on Twitch, but I know before that, he went after him for days, and Rory and Mal didn't say nothing. They're like, yo, man, that's just whatever. It's that liquor talk and just let him go. So that's how they handled it. But he put his name in that debate somehow. And he was talking about Joe Budden podcast deal when he was dissing him. So come from that too, because that's when he initially dissed him. He was talking about Joe deal. Yeah,
people gotta stop talking about other people's money. That's for me to talk about. The nigga that's the brother that's sitting on the couch right now, that's for me to talk about with my 9 to 5. All these cats that's getting deals and contracts and all that stuff, y'all don't worry about their pockets. If he said that's the best situation for them, that's the best situation for them. And just and let them have that. You make sure your situation is good. But I like what Joe Budden is doing, because he's saying that he wants ownership of what he does. And he wants to get paid the highest that he can get paid for it. And I like the direction that he's going, because that's what Charlemagne does not have. He does not have, in a sense, complete freedom. He does have to answer to somebody.
Yeah, that was just said it podcast.
Now Joe Budden get out there and throw up your hands. He go out there and do whatever he want to. Because I know he freestyled that song when he made that one up. And it got hot, and that's his only song that I can think of. But he got hot, and here he is 15 years later. And that's what it all came down to. And Shannon Sharp said this about Jalen Ramsey yesterday, because Shannon Sharp was talking about Deshaun Watson's contract.
Yeah.
He just signed a new one. He got a 4-year extension. And Shannon was like, he should have asked for more, got more. He broke down the contract. And then Jalen Ramsey comes out there, and he talks about, no, that was a good contract. And that's why people are talking about, that's why NFL players aren't getting the fair shake that they should when it comes to guaranteed money, because they just content with what they getting. And Joe Budden is saying, that's why I'm done with Spotify, because I'm not content with what I'm getting, because everywhere I go, I'm bringing X amount of people with me. And due to inflation and marketing, and especially because we're in a world where it's Zoom and it's podcast right now and all that stuff, he's got to capitalize on it. And just like we doing, our shows is probably more popping than ever, because people have to sit down and chill for a second. And Joe Budden is saying that right now. So I'm on his side with this. I just don't know what kind of money he's asking for.
By the way, Ack made a great point. He said, "Yo, I made more money solo than I do now. Just I get connects and I get free stuff now. So it's like that's the difference. But if it's about money, he said I make more money. You can't technically make more money if you just grind yourself because you don't have to get nobody else a cut. So I can see how you can actually make more money, but you'll have to do everything yourself." And that's the hard part. You had to grind yourself. You had to market yourself. Ain't nobody putting your SEO in. You had to pay them out your own pocket because you ain't got nobody else paying them. I'm pretty sure you got a deal set up. I hope you have a deal set up with Spotify. Pay your workers because they working for Spotify's podcast. So it depends on how everything is.
I mean, I'm with you on that because you know me and us both, we doing our own thing right now. This all completely ran by you and ran by myself. And you look at it, and it's something to be said about if I do my show and edit it myself and do all the nuances, or if I make a song and I do all the nuances and stuff, how much more fresh would I be if I didn't do all the nuances? If I just went and did my job and went on about my business. So there's a sacrifice in that. Yeah, you might save some money, but also, man, you might be a little bit tired at the end of the day, a little teed off of one show when you can just jump up there and do your own thing and let other people do their job, which is edit and all that. So, man, it's a nice little trade, and you got to choose what you want to do.
So it's like that. So yeah, Ak made great points. Charlemagne made great points. Joe made great points. I put them all in the YouTube video. Go watch that YouTube video on. If you're not on YouTube, by the way, if you are on YouTube, like and subscribe. If you're on anything else, Spotify, we just made Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, all of them. Hit that follow button. We getting eight average now. We keep going up every week. We went from 7 to 8 average now because the people that watch the number 8 seem to watch all the rest of them. So I appreciate you for listening. This is probably gonna be your favorite one outside the one we had with when we were just clowning, bro. That one was hilarious. That one was hilarious, bro. I told it. But so 2 loud black men, another two loud black men. Let's go.
Another loudmouth black man. I'm telling you,
bro. You know what should be the image, bro? You gotta send me the tweet.
What is that?
Send me the YouTube message so I can crop it and just put it on.
I got you. I got you.
That should be.
It's off my. I got you.
Yeah. And plus, we plug in your podcast, so let's go.
And we appreciate that. We ain't gonna change the name or nothing. Call it another loudmouth black man podcast. We ain't gonna call it that. That's just a little episode, okay? Yeah, but it's Do You Hear Me with Uniqo Williams and What's New 99, baby.
By the way, for anybody that don't know, Keep It 99 is gonna be on here. It's gonna be on before this, but I'm shooting this before I shoot that. There's a talk show live on YouTube. We're talking about P Valley, Lovecraft Country, and the new episode of Power Book 2. We're going to talk a little bit about Tariq. I still got to watch that, matter of fact. So that's what I'm doing after we get out of here. And we're going to be excited because we're going to come on right after what normally is Lovecraft Country time and what's after P Valley time, which will move to Power time. So we'll be on right after at 10 Eastern. So it'll be that live so you can come in, talk. By the way, that podcast will go on tonight too. The podcast will come on right after we done. I'll just edit it, crop it out, and put it online. So we grinding, bro. I'm making IPs, bro. That's what it's about. We making IPs, bro. Intellectual properties.
Big facts.
Gotta keep the content.
My question to you is, out of all them shows, first off, my first question is this. Are y'all gonna get into The Boys season 2 today?
I will do that solo.
And my second question is, what's your favorite show out of P Valley and Lovecraft Country at this point? Because one of them is getting started tonight by myself.
It depends on what you like, bro. I ain't gonna lie. That's because I know people that.
What is this P Valley stuff? I'm hearing all these sister girls talking about P Valley. I ain't much heard about none of it. Lovecraft is by Jordan Peele, correct?
Yeah, it's based on H.P. Lovecraft, which was a racist, by the way, but they turned his racism into a story about black people. So, and also dealing with racism. So it's a very interesting topic. If you're into horror, I don't know how you are into horror. Uniqo. Are you into horror? You into like?
I'm into Paranormal Activity. Yes, I love that series. So
yeah, it's that versus a show about strippers in the Delta of Mississippi.
Well, you had me at Mississippi.
Yeah, it's a show.
You also had me at strippers.
Yeah, it's about that. so I love.
See, I really wanted to say you had me at strippers first, but I just with this being a kid-friendly show, I went with Mississippi first.
Yeah, very kid-friendly. Parents, let your kids watch this. I'm just saying, it's great. Oh wait, YouTube, I did not put this under the kids thing, so leave me alone and do not bury my video. Okay.
When y'all see my name, you already know what you already know it's up there and it's stuck there. So y'all just need to know that.
I ain't gonna lie, I got my cousin on it. I ain't gonna lie, she on here today. This Keeping That Nine show got gonna be PG. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Don't let your kid watch that. We done said it, bro. I'm like, don't let your kid watch that, parents. Don't do that. But you can watch it.
Watch it. Let them see how the real world is. Tell them watch P Valley tonight too. Now, I know they on episode 5 of that anyway. Them kids watching all that anyway.
Yeah, they out from school. They sitting in class, got their Zoom call on, cut the camera off.
Cussing at the teacher.
Bro, I seen a class, bro, and I promise you, Uniqo, I'm telling you, bro, this dude was literally getting a haircut in his teacher class. Another kid screen recorded it and was like, this dude getting a haircut in class. Like, it was a teenager too, like 16. He was just getting their first cut, bro. I'm like, he had the camera on. I'm like, bro, you serious?
They lucky that I'm not a 16-year-old in 2020. Cause child, please, I'll be in that Zoom classroom showing out, and I'll be in a principal's office on Zoom as well, getting in trouble, and I'm recording all of it. I'm telling you, I'm gonna show out, eating noodles. Eat cup noodles.
Joe, go
arguing and carrying on, all that.
Joe, go into the extra call on Zoom. Go into the Zoom call right now. Go in that little room, the secret meeting room, and talk to the principal. You'll be in trouble. I don't know how that works. How do you get trouble on Zoom? Oh, yeah.
Man, because they said this is what all the teachers I've seen have said. While these kids are showing out, they've been saying, all of these are recorded, and these will be sent to the administration office. So they show them how you were showing out on there, and then I guess they just hit you up. But what you gonna do? Send me home? Cause I'm sitting right at the house.
Yeah, I wanted they not give them the Zoom call and they just fail a test or something. Like you suspended or something. You give them extra homework? Like how did that work?
It depend on what shift your mama work. It depends on what shift your mama work, because she might not know that you got in trouble.
Oh yeah.
If she worked that all night shift, or if she worked the day shift, she might not know you got in trouble. They might hit her with an email or something, but your mama ain't studying no email, not at this point. But they got all these apps and stuff, man, where they let the parents know what's going on. But I'm gonna tell you like this: these kids is out here showing out, calling the teachers the B words, and the teachers don't know what's going on because it's new to them. So they over there like, who said that? They don't know who said it.
If it's recorded, you should know, but I ain't really watching a recorded video. But yeah, the world is going a little crazy. Have you heard the Big Sean album yet? Let's segue.
So I heard the song that's kind of making the rounds right now on social media where, okay, I'm just going to be real with you, man. I've never been a Big Sean like guy where I just got to see all of his stuff or listen to all his music. I'm just here for the slander. And it's hilarious to me. And I'm like, what did he do that's bad? Because I heard that song with Kanye West where the video where Big Sean was on the football team and all that, and I Don't Love With You, that song.
Yeah.
And I don't think he's terrible. He said EBT, but in Detroit we call it DEBT. And I was like, oh, that spells debt. That's clever. So I mean, I don't think he's like a terrible rapper, but he's got a lot of slander.
I'm not gonna lie.
On Twitter, and I think it's hilarious.
The album is good. I'm gonna tell everybody that the album is good. That first song is terrible. Your intro was the worst song on the whole album, and I'm like, that is not what you want on the album because people just gonna troll you for the rest of the day. The first song is terrible, Uniqo.
And then so did everybody just stop listening after that first song, or
I know
what happened?
I know a lot of people did. They like, yo, at that first song, I like, this ain't for me. I'm like, dog. And he already had that rapper not making good album. So people like, yo, I already can tell this ain't gonna be fine. But I'm like, yo, it's actually a pretty good album. He got some pretty good songs on there. I like the song with that he made with Nips and them, but that was mostly because the Nipsey feature was fire. That old old Nipsey song, that was fire. He got some with Ty Dolla Sign.
Everybody, he got the listens just because Nip was on there for sure. You said Ty Dolla Sign was on there?
Yeah, that song. I kind of like that song a little bit. That Ty Dolla Sign. Yeah, it wasn't the best. By the way, I know y'all asking. You talking about albums? I did not listen to Kashi, so don't ask me. Don't ask me. I'm there for it. Don't ask me, bro.
You know who I'm listening to first before I listen to Big Sean's album? I'm listening to Doja Cat Say So. I'm listening to that 5 times before I even look at Big Sean's album because he just does not appeal to me. I'm so sorry, but I'm not fixing my fingers to type that in my search bar. I'm sorry.
By the way, I'm not listening to Doja Cat either. Don't ask me. It ain't even because I'm canceling her. Her first song that y'all like was a Moose song, and I'm like, I'm over it, bro. I don't even know if she good or not.
It was the video. It was the video for me. I'm sorry. It was the video for me.
Uniqo,
I was like, yeah, she's bad.
Uniqo is a visual learner, as we have learned. He's a visual learner.
Oh, you gonna put me in that box? Oh.
I'm pretty sure he likes all Tekashi's videos. I'm pretty sure he does.
First of all, that man is a genius. And I'm gonna leave it at that.
But yeah,
and he's changed. I'm worried for the future of our country. I believe the street code is no longer valid. Once these kids become OGs, it's a new set of rules. I'm telling you like that because they loving this guy. I'm loving his marketing and all that stuff. And who's the more threatening city? Is it New York or is it Chicago? Or is that a conversation we don't really want to get into?
In what way? As a whole,
like,
I think honestly, it's probably honestly I'll say New Orleans.
Well, we ain't gonna get into them wars.
Trust me.
Shout out to New Orleans. I'll be there in a couple of weeks.
By the way,
hey, I can't get into them wars.
Just know it's state of fact. Tekashi went to the South one time. He ain't been back. What
happened in the South?
When Jay Prince Jr. ran down to Austin, Texas, and then they flew out that night, Tekashi ain't been back south. I'm just letting y'all know. Jay Prince told him, I ain't playing with you, young man. And he ain't been back. He done went to Chicago. He done went to LA. He done went to Nipsey Hussle Mural. He done went to O Block. He ain't been back to South. I'm telling you.
I gotta give him that one. I gotta give you that one. You done went on O Block. Man, he went to O Block. He went to O Block with Tito's vodka. When I first saw Tito's, I thought that was a tequila. Tito's is a vodka. And he went out there with that's $14 a half gallon. He poured that out on O Block. That brother is disrespectful.
By the way,
and Chicago culture, they make their names off of talking about dead homies. And once we get this police brutality thing taken care of, that's where our focus is going next, on the black on black. But go ahead, brother.
But first, let's talk about this. Let's not pretend like he's not surrounded by the police. That man is deep with the police. That man is deep with the police right now. I'm like, bro, you're like, they ain't police. I'm like, bro, that is completely a police officer right there. He fat, out of shape. That is not a bodyguard.
look. So two things. First and foremost, I'm watching the basketball game right now. So first and foremost, I want to laugh at the fact that Russell Westbrook was yelling to a crowd of baby mamas and infants last night. And then, I mean, 2 nights ago. and then secondly, I don't know. I'm in complete agreement with you. I'm in complete agreement.
Yeah, bro.
Because I told my nephew the other day, I said, I think that boy, part of his deal might have been, I want you to get into it with these Chicago rappers that we cannot arrest for whatever reason. We never get enough evidence on them. And I want you to incite something. And then I want them to probably attack you. We're going to jump out the bushes. And that's what it is. I'm kind of in that mindset right now.
But to be honest, he didn't get attention to Chicago. So, because when he went to LA, all the LA people ignored him except for the unfamous people they're trying to get a name off of. And when he went to New York and did something, I don't even know what he did in New York. He did something, but all I heard was everybody ignore him. He'll go. He feeds off attention. That's how his power goes. Only person that don't listen to that Meek Mill until Jay-Z and them yo, bro, he feed off power. Why you keep giving this man energy? That's how he feed off of, bro. Just like Trump. Trump say crazy stuff just to feed off the attention, bro. They do that.
Yeah. Like they was going to ever make a wall. Ain't nobody about to build no damn wall.
Uniqo. Tell the truth. What's the difference between Trump and Tekashi? Name it. Character-wise, we know.
Age.
Yeah,
age.
That's it. What is
age?
They say something disrespectful just to get attention. They do crazy things just to get attention. They antagonize people who they against just to get attention. Like the man basically told the police the other day to no more racial sensitivity training, which we got a whole protest.
What was that? What was that?
It's to make
it's
the news.
Divisive? What are you talking about? He said it was divisive.
I'm like, bro, they brutalizing people of other races is the reason they having protests. But he doesn't.
He said it was divisive to do sensitivity racial training. Like, who does that?
It's anti-American.
That is the dumbest thing I ever heard.
Bro, he do it for attention, bro. That's why I don't talk about him. I promise you, I'm doing it here because we 40 minutes in and we need something to talk about. And it's entertaining. But, if most of y'all probably done got to we don't want to listen to y'all, these two loud my black men anymore. But, I'm going to keep playing off that theme this whole podcast.
And don't worry, the mouth is never going to be louder. Trust me. It's levels to this one.
As soon as I saw that tweet, I was hoping when I sent that text that you'll say, I'm like, we going in. I'm using it.
I'm happy. I'm happy. I got 45 cents off of that.
But for real though, man. Yeah, man.
For every racist that comment that I get, I want exactly 45 cents for the 45th president. I want $45. I want $4,500. I want 450,000. Do you hear me? Come on with it, racist. I love it. Well, loudmouth black man right here. Look no further.
The part that got me, he said another, and I'm like, what? Another.
I mean, I'm telling you, that puts me right up there with Stephen A. Smith and Shannon Sharps. I mean, I'm in good company.
Yeah.
I got me up there with Zell May. I'm right up there with Zell. I'm right here with La Alpha. I'm out here with La Alpha. I'm in the good company.
Bro, they up here. My dude told me, bro, why you yell whispering? I guess I
Hey, you do me yell whispering. What are you talking about?
So I'm like, oh, okay.
What's up, YouTube gang? I said, quit whispering. Yell at him now if you want to yell at him. Come on.
So basically, I'm being loud today. The man told me I see my thing going red continuously over and over again. So I'm loud today. I'm not yell whispering today. You see, it's red every
Thank
time.
You.
Look, I'm not yell whispering. Dude told me that you're not dying.
Thank you.
My dude said, why you yell whispering? I said, oh, I think it also because I had a noise gate on, but I cut it off so I can hit red now. So y'all good. Y'all hear all the echoes and boo and my mic going red and everything. Y'all hear all the loud. That's another reason, another loudmouth black man. See, I try to save y'all, but this is what y'all want. See? I will yell whispering.
That's it.
I was whispering and now I'm not. So, okay.
You already know how I come on my show. Hey, we going in. I'm yelling, cussing folk out, all that. We doing all that. I don't cuss them out too bad. But you already know what time it is on my show. I can't wait to have you on my show, by the way.
Well, we
so you can see me yell in person.
By the way, what else? Oh, football coming back. Who you got this year, bro? By the way, I don't think college football has a problem right now. And this is Tennessee had 44
random games.
Yeah, college football was so random. By the way, 44 people in Tennessee got to be quarantined for like at least a week till they get tested because of this. I'm like, bro, if a team play a team and they can lose 30 players, they're going to lose. This season going to have an asterisk on it. Like, there's no way. Especially at the Memorial.
I'm going to tell you going to win it all this year.
COVID.
That's gonna be an honorable mention. Pearl River Valley Community College about to win it all this year because they're the only ones bubbled enough. Because if you go on that campus, you got to stay, and you ain't going nowhere else if you in Pearl River Valley. I know that much. Pearl River Valley about to win it all. I'm telling you,
they gonna have their whole roster full. By the way,
yeah, they ain't going nowhere. They ain't going nowhere because they ain't going all the way to Brookhaven to get to no Walmart.
Yeah, bro. Them Alcorn up there too now. Alcorn is.
Oh, yeah. Give it up to Alcorn. They right there in the middle of the forest too.
Bro, they 40 miles from everything. I'm like, bro, I ain't going to school. What's wrong with y'all? I'm 24 miles from a Walmart where I'm at. You think I want to be 40 miles? No. Bro, the gas station 10 miles, bro. I'm like, ain't no way. My car gonna run out of gas before I get there.
Man, every community college / HBCU that's in Mississippi is already in a bubble of its own.
Except Jackson State. Jackson State in the middle of the hood.
Jackson State gonna be a problem.
Jackson State in the middle of the hood,
Jacktown
bro.
Gonna be a problem.
Jackson State right in the middle of the hood, bro. Every corner of school got a drug dealer right there.
Hood.
Drug dealer on every corner, bro.
Hey, but I'm gonna give it to you like this: the drug dealers by Jackson by Jackson State, they doing COVID protocol. They the most professional people on campus. They got masks on. Go pick it up over there. They doing 15 a G.
Bro, they got the little bitty short girl, the little short Asian girl in a complete hoodie.
I ain't never much seen her around here at all. She in the hoodie.
Bro, she in the hoodie with a mask on with glasses. Looking like this. I'm like, bro, that's the most suspicious looking person in the whole area. Bro, it is the summer, bro. It is the summer. Why do you have
with a Beavis and Butthead undershirt?
You ever seen that, bro? It's the summer. And they go out there with the drug and they have a whole hoodie on with a mask and some glasses. I'm like, you the most, bro, it is 90 degrees outside. You are the most suspicious person. In the whole It's 9:30 p.m., 87 degrees outside. You know, went out there like that. Hey, right there by the football stadium. They selling at the parking lot. And then you got your hands in your pocket. It's hot. The other dude looking with his shirt on like this. Like, you got my stuff. Like, no, bro, the police gonna pick you up. What's wrong with you?
Hey, homecoming about to be lit this year. I'm going.
It's not even. Sometimes in Southern Miss, they had one. They only had one though, but they used the little white girl. I'm like, oh, so we just use whoever. Bro, I didn't think that was. Bro, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Being raised in the country, you didn't know they were real till you get out there, and you're like, oh, this is the dumbest thing I ever seen in my life. I want everybody to get caught.
I told you, every time I be in Mississippi, the only time I see a white person is at the subway and the gas station. Then the only time I ever see white folk down there.
Bro, Mississippi 44% black, bro. By the way, in the South, you don't have many problems with racism. Well, you do, but I'm talking about
what?
I'm talking about criminally wise. You don't. Why? Because white people tend to stay where they at. Black people stay where they at, and none racist, but with black people. Because Mississippi is segregated. You know this. Uniqo just said it, bro. She said, I don't see white people unless, like, you're segregated. Like, I live in Turtle Chapel. Ain't nothing but black people. And then the white people that like black people come in.
Piggly Wiggly general manager, white. But other than that, it's how black workers stock and all that.
Yeah, and they sent him over here, and he didn't want to come over here. They just sent him over here. They didn't have no choice.
They got him out of the Jackson store.
Yeah.
in the Gulfport store. Damn, I ain't want to leave out of here, but damn, they said the money was good. They said it's gonna be $16 an hour. I got to go up down there. $16 an hour. I couldn't pass that up. Now I'm in Silver Creek.
Oh, bro, it's wild, bro. Mississippi. By the way, Uniqo from Indiana, bro. He chilling. You see the poster back there. Y'all see the poster?
Big facts. Big facts.
Bro, watch it. If you ain't watched it, you ain't no anime fan, bro. I'm telling you that right now. Y'all gotta be more cultured than y'all anime,
big facts.
bro. And we 50
hey,
minutes
let them know. Let them know. Let them know, Lil Alpha. Let them know. Let them know. I spent all my summers in Mississippi.
Bro, Mississippi.
All my summers.
Mississippi funner than people realize, though. Honestly, they don't. People think because when they see it, they think, oh. And by the way, that person you think is the racist in Mississippi ain't. That's the funniest thing about everything. The dude in the overalls and stuff.
Yeah.
Mud, right? He ain't even a racist. It's the dude in the suit. I promise you. I live here. It's the dude in the suit don't like you unless he's like extremely crazy. Those. But they live in the deep woods and they don't go outside because they think black people in the police they think the government trying to kill them or something. They weird, bro. This dude in Polkville, he think the government trying to kill him. And he think black people part of the plot so they don't come outside. It's the weirdest thing I ever heard in my life, but they crazy.
Man, I done had a white man. We just walking down the road, not down the street, walking down the road. Hold on, these fools about to lose. They about to get swept.
Oh, come on, Milwaukee.
Yeah, Milwaukee looking to get swept.
Bro,
They sending one of them boys to the line.
Giannis hurt, bro. That's game over. They can win with Giannis.
But
you think they gonna
every
win
time
without?
I done went there, I done had the white man, old white man. I thought was about to be the most racist person I ever seen in my life.
Ain't
it? And sent me home. Hey, sent me. He wasn't even nice to me.
Oh.
He just gave me a sack of different vegetables and fruits and said, "Take them on down there to your grandmammy." Now I know what mammy mean too. So I don't know if he's like kind of being racist, but like also trying to do his part. I don't know. But he said, "Take them down there to your grandmammy." I said, "Do you know my grandmother? I just came here from Indiana."
Yeah, some people,
he just knew I was with my grandma.
Yeah, but what people don't realize though is like a lot of them, they actually like they got their favorite black people and they cool with them. So they just assume that they might not be racist, even though they could be racist. So they just assume it.
Yeah. Because
they're like, yo, I like them. He's a good one. I'm like, what does that mean? Somebody called my cousin a good one the other day. You're not like them. I'm like, what? What? You're not really black. I'm like, I know she light skinned, but come on. Yeah, she black. I'm pretty sure.
Man.
So she not my cousin. I'm brown.
My grandfather's mom is she's mixed, but she looked more like a white woman.
But she ain't even mixed. My cousin. She's light skin.
Like
they don't know the difference, so you don't know.
And they said my mama and them, because my mama's light skinned, and my great grandmother used to watch her, and they said that my mama said that they used to sit there and ask her, what you doing with that black child? And my grandma was gold. She was golden. My great grandmother was golden. She was good. she could go anywhere in the South.
Yeah, man. It's weird. It's different. People don't understand because they from different cultures. I learned to love other cultures now. I want to learn so much about some. I like what culture I like. New York culture was kind of known to me because I got tired of people trying to sell me stuff. Every time.
You been up that way? You been out east?
Yeah, I've been in New York. My sister was stationed in New Jersey, so I spent the summer with her. So
they show out up there, don't they?
I was totally confused because it was like 89 degrees, and everybody like we passing out dying, and I'm like, this feel fantastic.
Man, nice little wind off of the river. You good.
Yeah, I'm like, they feel fantastic. They was like, this is the hottest summer ever. And I'm like, this is great. You ever been to Miami where she lived after? That thing right there, it's 120. Man, it was 98 degrees on Christmas Day. That was crazy.
In Miami.
Yeah, it was 98 degree Christmas Day. Me and my brother had pants on because we thought it was Christmas. And I was like, we made a mistake.
Y'all should have brought y'all basketball shorts.
Bro, we made a mistake. I was about to go in there and go to the Cleveland and get a body painted, dog. I'm like, nah, I'm finna walk around like in my drawers and body paint. What you talking about? We getting out of here.
Ah, you stupid. Not the body paint.
Yeah, bro, I'm just going there, bro. I can't remember what year it was. I think I might have been in shape. I wasn't in shape as I am now. Well, I ain't in shape, but I ain't fat no more. You know what I'm saying? I lost. By the way, look at my 5 months ago. Look at my Zelmay channel. Look at my video about the COVID, whatever, Olympics or something. And then watch my video the other day. Your boy went from 211 to 189. We out here.
Oh, you getting into my league now. Hold on. It's crowded over here. Hey, it's crowded over here. We don't need all that in the 180s. We don't need all that extra stuff. You go on back up there at 215, 220. Go up there.
That better again. I would if I was strong like I used to be, but I ain't strong no more. Yeah, nah, that belly, bro. Bro, I find most people lost weight.
After them football days, it got different, wasn't it?
Yeah, bro. Bro, that freshman year in college, they talking about freshman 15. Oh, yeah, you gained it. Actually,
I got lucky that it was all muscle because it was really because my freshman year, I was 4-sport athlete and they had me doing all type of stuff. And by the time football season was coming to a close, I was like, man, I am tired of eating like this all the time and lifting weights. I can't do this. My stomach is not used to this, man. They made me eat so much. They was the 3,000 calories a day type of stuff. Oh, they was doing too much. So I'm enjoying my adult life at this point in my time, in this point in my life where I can fluctuate how I want to. But you stay out of these 180s. Stay out of these 180s, please. Thank you.
And I'm going to 170.
How tall you is?
And I ain't nothing but 5.
How tall you is?
I'm 5'8".
Oh yeah, you going down in the 160, 170. Going down there. You live there. Me and the rest of 6'2" crew, we gonna be in the 80s and 90s, okay?
My man done kicked me out of the crew, bro. Look at that. He don't even want me in there. I've been in there for 2 weeks and y'all already getting kicked out.
No, I'm telling you, keep on. No, I'm telling you. This is sundown town. Get on out of here. Keep on going. Where you going? Get on out of here.
But yeah, man. By the way, I know a lot of people out there struggling. And by the way, before I say that, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. If you're on another platform, hit that follow button. You see at the top, it says like and subscribe. Please do that. You see the socials down low. Uniqo can point down now because it's actually down now. Look at that. Uniqo Williams. Look at that. Both his Facebook and his Twitter.
Now.
Look at it. Facebook and Twitter is on there. You see my Twitter and my Instagram. 99 Zelma. It's the same thing. Follow me at overall 99 ENT. You see that at the top. You see my LLC that way. Something amazing, my nonprofit. Support that. We're trying to do great things. I work with NASA and all that, blah, blah, blah. I know a lot of people struggling right now. COVID got y'all down.
Don't blah, blah, blah that. Don't blah, blah, blah that. Come on, black astronaut. Don't blah, blah, blah that.
Bro, I just support, bro. I just teach the people, you know what I mean? I just teach them, bro. But
Facts.
Yeah, we out here. We trying to get everything done. We trying to do it for the culture, you know what I'm saying? But I know a lot of people struggling. COVID got people mental down. They want to go out. They want to experience life. They're feeling like they trapped in a bubble. Even the people that don't get out, I know it's been feeling like they even trapped because they had the choice to go out, but now they feel like they don't have the choice. I'm going to tell you right now, if you feeling down, get help. Seek help. Talk to someone. As I say in the other videos, talk to a friend, family member, your pastor. Your pastor might not be no good. Talk to a teacher. Whoever you feel is a role model, talk to them about your problems. Well, it's true, man.
I'm sorry, man. The pastor thing had me cracking up, man. I'm sorry, because it's a lot of them ain't about to write. Do you hear me? They ain't about to write. No, I'm leaving them alone, though. But that was funny. You may, but for real, that mental health is big, especially now. Yeah. Feel like you can't go nowhere.
Yeah,
ain't got nobody to talk to. Tell them.
So hit that. So I know talk to God, pray, do all your things, but it's good to talk to a person. I know some people can't talk to their parents. Like I said, they can't talk to everybody, but find someone that you relate to. Don't tell everybody secrets. Everybody that pray for you ain't really praying for you. Just know that, by the way.
Okay.
Some of them people in curses on you. They praying they get better than you. And so you got to be careful of that, man. Don't make me preach on a Sunday. By the way, I know it's your favorite Monday morning podcast. I ain't said it. It's your boy, Alpha Zelmay, with Uniqo.
Do you hear me?
Yeah,
with Uniqo Williams, baby.
Yes, YouTube. Yes, Google. Yes, Spotify. Yes, Apple. You got 2 more Loud Mouth Black Men. Yeah. All right, I love y'all. Uniqo, anyone you want to say before we get off?
Man, I just want everybody to have a good week, man. I just want everybody to know I'm going on vacation. I'm going to Jackson, Mississippi. I'll be there on the 17th of this month. Dallas, I'm on the way. New Orleans, I'm on the way. I got a whole week to just be down in the South, eat good, and see if I can run into that white man that gave me them vegetables that one time.
Yeah, we want that vegetable, man. We support y'all. Thank you. Thank you for them vegetables. But yeah, man, don't forget, before this is a podcast on Lovecraft Country, P-Valley, and Power. The boys will probably be out too. I'll probably do that solo on the same. I don't know if I'm doing the same episode or after, but it'll be that. It's gonna be live on YouTube. Every Sunday night, 10 Eastern, we're gonna be live on YouTube. If you can't watch it, just remember that it's gonna be after that at about 11 Eastern, 12 Eastern. I will put it on all the platforms from Spotify, Apple Music. It'll be on that right after we done with that. So be prepared for that. We keeping IPs. We keep growing. We keep grinding. If you watched it this long, it's an hour long. That means you enjoyed us. I want to thank you. Appreciate you come back every week. I know y'all, sometimes y'all miss Uniqo. He be busy. Sometimes let my man break. He doing his own thing.
I was just off that Hennessy, man.
I should caught him early today. We caught him early. You see him daylight. No, we see him at night. This our first. But like I said, we'll probably get Bree on next week. Y'all know y'all love Bree. West be on too. So
I do too. I just found that out. On the last one she was on. I didn't know I loved her until then. I said, oh, okay, yeah.
So we got Bree. She's amazing. She's a queen. I hope to have her on next week. I don't know if she got something to do. But if not, we'll have West on and we do our thing. We're going to keep getting better. I'm going to keep trying to get better. I'm no longer whispering because that upset people. I didn't know it upset y'all so much. I was trying to be respectful and hold my emotions in, but y'all want me to yell and be, again, another loud black man on YouTube. Peace.
Absolutely.
Peace. I love y'all from these 2 loud black men. By the way, that's what y'all said in the intro. We'll show Uniqo's video. I love y'all. Peace. Oh, hold up. Before we do it, remember, tell someone you disagree with you love them. Turn their life around. Peace.
Fly right past you, been running it up since last year. I've been on my